Wednesday. Thank you for joining me tonight on my Wednesday Night Live. I look forward to hanging out with you guys every Wednesday and going through something new, hopefully seeing something new, making something new with you, giving some inspiration, I hope. I know this weekend is coming up and we have 3 days in the States. It's Memorial Day weekend for us, so it's going to be awesome. We're going to have tons of time to spend with family and friends, and hopefully you'll have some time set aside to do some scrapbooking. Um, let me get my little ticker going across the bottom. Let's see here. I think it's this one. So tomorrow night, I am going to be on the Let's Get Scrappy With It Facebook group for our Scrappy Thursdays. And the month of May, our challenge for you is to make a layout with a mom theme. It could be you and your mother. It could be a grandmother. It could be a mother figure in your life. It could be something with your grandkids and you. It's up to you. But just a mother theme. If you went to the zoo and you took a picture of the mom and the baby, there you go. Something to that effect. But we want to see your layouts and be sure to post them in the group using the hashtag Scrappy Thursdays. And you're in the running for our contest. We are giving away two $50 product credits at the end of the year. So be sure and post your finished layouts. You guys have been posting some really cute layouts. I love them all. So keep that up. You want to have as many chances as you can to win those $50 credits. So that is tomorrow night. And that's at 7 o'clock Eastern, tomorrow night, Scrappy Thursday. And then Friday is my Friday night virtual crop. We get together in my Zoom room and we make sketches together. Or you can work on your projects, whatever you would like. Just come join us and hang out with us. It's really nice to have somebody to talk to and laugh with while you are scrapbooking. Virtual, if you have not tried virtual, I really like it. It's so much fun because I don't have to pack up all of my stuff. I can stay right here in my scrapping space and hop on my computer and talk with some awesome ladies. And we have ladies from all over the country that join us, and a couple times other countries. So it's really fun. It's very casual. Um, like I said, we make the sketches together. We learn how to make the sketches together. We help each other. We make suggestions. We tweak them to our own style. So please join us. There's lots to learn from each other and lots of fun. And you're getting your pages done. So, and we try and do 4 sketches. So, and we did make it the last Friday night crop 2 weeks ago. We made it. And that Friday night crop starts at 6:30 p.m. on Friday and goes till 10 p.m. And that is also Eastern time. I am in Dayton, Ohio. So all of these are Eastern time. So Scrappy Thursdays tomorrow night, Friday night crop on Friday. I just have up here that my next Scrapbooking 101 class is June 19th, so next month. And then my next scrapbooking retreat is in September, the 7th through the 10th. And that's the weekend after Labor Day weekend. That's so far away and it's at the end of the summer. I don't even want to think about that. I want to enjoy the summer. But I am accepting your registrations. So get those into me. And that way you're all set. At the end of the summer, you have a great end of the summer celebration, scrapbooking and getting all of those summer pictures in your scrapbooks. So those are the things that I have coming up. Just checking that I got everything. Oh, no, I didn't. Library crop. I have a crop at the Brookville Library on July 29th, and that is from 9 to 4:30. We bring all of our stuff with us. We work on our projects. We hang out, and I usually do a couple demos. We might even do a class at this next library crop. have some fun things planned. And then my 12-hour crop. My next 12-hour crop is August the 12th, and that is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and that's at the Vandalia Senior Center. So that is $25 for that registration. All of the other events that I just mentioned are all free. The only one that there is a registration free is the 12-hour fee, is it the 12-hour crop on August the 12th. It is $25 for that crop. So lots of fun things coming up. I have all of these events out on my Facebook page, Pam's Scrapbooks. So hop on out there to check that out. If you don't see it, you have any questions, just send me a private message on Facebook or at my email and my email is pammorin@outlook.com. Send me a message and I will send you my PDF of all of my events. So lots of fun things going on. All right, well, we're going to get right into it tonight because I'm excited for this layout. I was having some fun playing before I got on here, and so I wanted to share that with you guys, the collection that I am using. And let me just jump over here real quick. We're going to look at this right here. So this is a special that is going on right now. So every time we have a new collection that comes out, the first 2 weeks that it's out, you can get it for 10% off. And that's across the board. Every single collection that comes out, you can get it for 10% off. Well, what happened is we had a new punch come out, and it is called the Music Staff and Notes Punch, Border Punch. And you see that here in the picture at the top right of the picture. It is so cute. It's a music staff and notes. And it came out by itself, but what Creative Memories did was they bundled it with the Showtime collection because the Showtime collection has the same theme with music notes and going to the theater and that sort of thing. So they brought the Showtime collection back out and offered the discount, the 10% off again, and they bundled it with this new punch that came out. So they decided that they would bring the Showtime collection, they would discount it again and add the music theme to the collection. So if you buy this whole bundle, you pay $78.50, and that includes the punch, the music notes and staff punch, and all of this that you see here in this picture. And that is until May 26th. So you have 2 more days to get 10% off this Showtime bundle that you see right here. And that is the punch that I'm going to be using tonight because I got mine the other day, and it is so cute. I definitely had to get this because I am a big music lover. There we go. I am a big music lover. So this is going to work so well for my cruise that I went on in February because it is a rock cruise, and it's going to work for all the concerts that I go to this summer. It's going to work for any event, and we just love to be outside in our backyard and have some music going and just relax during the summer. So many different themes to use this for. So I thought I would pair it up tonight with the US of Yay paper pack. And I'm going to switch over to my table view. There we go. I just thought this music notes would go so well with this paper, which is, I mean, 4th of July is what you think of when you see US of Yay, but there's so many different. I mean, we have Memorial Day coming up this weekend, so great for Memorial Day as well. But just red, white, and blue themed paper. And one thing that I wanted to point out to you, something new that Creative Memories has added to our paper packs is the coordinating cardstock is listed right here on the front. So the red, navy, cranberry, blue, and white cardstock that we have in our cardstock line matches this collection. I just love that they did that for us because that just takes all of the guesswork out of what color do I need to for my photo mats? What color do I need maybe for the background paper if you're going to use cardstock for your background paper? So you have it right here on every one of our collections now. Which ones of our cardstock matches the collection? So I love that. And this paper pack is so cute. Look at all of these great US themed papers, stripes and circles that says US of A, USA. We've got stripe blues. We've got a diagonal stripe here. It's a really thin one. There we go. And then on the back of that is the flag. So lots of great paper for all of your bicentennial themed events this summer. And then also to go along with the paper pack are the laser cuts. And I love laser cuts. They are just so pretty. It's like a cardstock thickness to the paper. And they have such intricate designs in them, cut out of them. I just love that. And I love that they give us a choice of front or back. So you have a blue side and a red side for this design. For this design, you have red and black on one side and same colors, just the outside is red, the inside's black, and then vice versa. I think it's black. It's not blue. Yeah, it's black. So really cute. Here's some stars, red and blue stars. Here's like little fireworks. Ooh, and then they've got on the back black and white. I like that. And then this one's a stripe, very cute. Now, what I always do is I like to buy 2 of these because that way when I'm doing a 2-page layout, I can use them across both sides of the paper. So I do recommend getting 2, not just because I want you to buy 2, but because it makes it so easy to use these for 2-page layout. So here's, I still think that's black, but maybe it's a dark blue and I'm just having trouble seeing that. But look at that banner. That's so cute. And then stars, red and blue and black stars. And then on this side, kind of a gray or silver star. Just lay it on this paper so maybe you can see it a little bit better. So cute. And then this banner, I love these banners. And then on the other side, they have the colors changed around. And then here is a white zigzag shape. And then on the back is a black and a red. Very cute. All right. So that's the paper pack and the laser cut for US of Yay is what the collection is called. All right. So I decided to use that along with the music staff and notes border punch. And then I also grabbed the fireworks punch, and we're going to be using the the Sunshine Arch. I keep wanting to say golden arches, but that's McDonald's. We're not using McDonald's. But we're using the Sunshine Arch. And the paper that I'm using for the background is this red. This is part of the US of Yay collection. Also this paper here. I didn't show you this one yet. So on one side it's stars. Isn't that cute? And the other side it says United States of America. Oop, too close. There we go. So I really liked that one. I thought that would look really cute. So that's what I'm using for my background. So just grab those. There we go. And I wanted to use the music notes. And I just love how they turned out. This punch is so cute. Look how cute this music note border is. I just thought that would go really well with 4th of July. You know, you have a party with family and friends over at your house, or you go to a concert, or you go listen to the fireworks, and they usually have music along with the fireworks. So I just love this together. And, that would look just great, just like that. Just having those music notes at the bottom. You could do music note border at the bottom and the top. I was also thinking of going really crazy and doing it all the way around the edges. I think that would look really cute too. And do two more and put music notes all the way around the edges. Or if you're doing a two-page layout, then go this way and do it on the outside edges. That would look really cute as well. Or just do it like this in the corner. And you could miter cut these so that they lay nicely in the corner and do upper corner over here. Ooh, that would be a really cute layout. I love that. So lots of different ways that you can use this border punch. But what I decided to do tonight with this is layer it. And I have a lot of fun layers going on. I've punched some out already. And what first thing I want to do is I wanted to give this kind of a shadow look like that. So punch a white border out. Oh, there we go. And just lay it behind it, right? Same border, and just lay it behind it and just offset it to make it give that shadow look. I thought of doing the white on top, which you could, and have the darker in the background. But on this dark paper, the black gets lost, so it doesn't really add to it. So I liked the white and then the black on top. You could also do a blue and do like a red, white, and blue. But I liked the black. I liked the way that looked. Okay, so we'll get some repositionable and get that together. But first, I need to punch another one out for the right side. So let's do that first, and then we will adhere that together. So our border punches have a black mark on the front of the punch, and that's where you start your paper. And you can use either side. There's a black mark on the left and on the right. So it just depends on which way feels more comfortable to you. Do you want to hold your paper this way and move it through this way, or this side and move it this way? Whatever feels more comfortable for you is what you should do. I'm just going to adjust my camera. All right. So I'm going to start. I'm going to line up this edge of my paper with that black line. Make my first punch, and then I'm going to move it through, and I'm going to line up the design that I just punched on my paper. I'm going to line that up with the tray. It has this silhouette, this blue silhouette on the tray of the note, and I'm going to line up what I just punched over that blue silhouette and make my next punch, and then just move it through and do the same thing. Line up what I just punched, this blue note. Again, same thing. Line it up, punch, line it up, and punch. There we go. Look how cute. I just love this punch. Like I said, I'm a big music lover, so this is right up my alley. All right, so let me grab my repositionable. And why am I using repositionable? Well, because this is very narrow, and our repositionable is little dots. And so all I have to do is run this right along this border all the way across it, and it will apply the little dots all over. And then I can just rub away any excess that I don't need. All right, so I'm going to put my repositionable on my black music staff. And then, like I said, I'm just going to offset it a little bit just so you can see the white. Okay, so turn this black over and then just take my repositionable. See how easy that is? This blue silicone mat is great. because the adhesive does not get stuck to it. And if I try and use one of my cutting mats for my adhesive, the adhesive gets real tacky on it, and I don't like that, and it stays on my mat. So I try to not do it on my cutting mat. I just like to do it on a different surface, and the silicone mat works really well for that. Okay, and just offset it whatever looks good to you. I'm just going to move it down just enough so I can see the white behind it, just to give it that 3D effect, right? All right, and then grab my other one and do the same thing. There we go. All right, perfect. So now I'm just going to tuck this guy back underneath. I like to keep this underneath my cutting mat. That way it sticks out just a little bit and it gives me just enough room to use it on the side. Works out really well. All right, and then I like to line up my paper, my background paper, on my mats, my 13-inch mats, because that way I can use the measurements that are on the outside edge to lay things down, line things up. Some advisors or some scrapbookers will even take their 2 mats and use, what is the name of that tape? That really thick tape that you use for everything. It's great for everything. Like MacGyver would use it. What's it called? Whatever that tape is, they'll tape them together with that tape. You guys tell me, what is the name of that tape? And I haven't said hi to you guys. Hold on. Let me jump over and say hi. Oh my gosh. Janice, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Crystal from California. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Marion from Denver. Good to see you. Hello, Teresa from Tennessee. Margie, hello. Sue Ellen from Texas. I love that you guys are telling me we're all over the United States. Margie, I love this punch so much too. We may just have to use this at the Friday night crop in 2 days, right? Sue Ellen, do you have a teaching or training background? You're so good at explaining things so clearly. Oh my gosh, Sue Ellen. Thank you so much for saying that because a lot of times I will feel like I'm fumbling over my words. So I appreciate that compliment. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, I don't have a teaching background. My background is in IT, information technology, but I've done a lot of training. So I teach people how to use systems, and applications. So I have done that quite a lot in my career. So thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I feel like I forget my words, like I just can't remember the name of this tape. Hey, Miss Vicky, I'm so glad you are here tonight. I love this punch too. Makes me want to sing. Washi tape. No, wasn't washi tape. The tape that I'm trying to think of is like an industrial tape, not for scrapbooking, but for um, just random things throughout the house. And it's a thick tape. Duct tape. Margie got it. Janice got it. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. Words escape me. But yes, so advisors and just Creative Memories customers, everyone who has our mats or any kind of mats, they will turn these over and tape them together so that they are lined up, so that they are straight, so that when they lay their papers on them, they know that when they lay their papers and they line their papers up inside the lines, that their papers are now lined up top to bottom even, so that when they're laying their borders across them, they are exactly straight, right? So my mats aren't accidentally uneven, and now my papers are uneven, and now my borders are uneven. So some people will duct tape them together. I have not done mine yet, um, in order to keep them lined up for when they're laying things down and want to make sure that they are lined up across the layout, the 2-page layout. So just a little tip there. Grab some duct tape. There's so many different varieties that you could do whatever color or pattern that you would like. Let's see. Oh, hey, Deb from Australia. See, we do have somebody from another country. Hello, Deborah. And it's probably, is it morning for you now? You guys are 12 hours ahead of us. So is it 7:30 a.m. on Thursday for you, Deborah? Um, so Sue Ellen, the silicone mat was a part of a buffet, I believe. They do not have any in the catalog, but I know a certain advisor who has, I think, one or two left who will sell it to you. So if you're going to be there on Friday night, we can talk at the Friday night crop about getting you one of these silicone mats. They are really great, and they have um, a little whatever you would call this, like a tab, so that when you are traveling with it, you can just roll it up like so, and then keep it closed with this little guy to put in your bag. And so it travels very nicely as well. So what I do is I just let that hang over this edge of my table. So I lay my mat like this, put this one on top of it, and then I have a little bit of it sticking out, and that little tab guy that closes it is just hanging over the edge of the table here. So that's just the way that I do it. That way I have a little bit of it available over here on the side for when I'm using my repositionable tape adhesive. So that's just how I like to lay my table out, because you can't see all the way around my table because there's lots of great stuff all the way around what you're not seeing. All right. So let's get going here with this. Here are my left and right pages for my layout. And then here are my notes. And again, we could just lay these down like this. And that's so cute. And then let me grab my pictures. I have my photo mats. Like I said, you can't see all of the mess that I have all the way around this table. Okay, now I had my photo mats out. See, now I've lost them. All right. Plan B. Here's my backup photo mats. All right. So I thought white would look really cute on this red and go right along with the background of my music notes. And I love how 3 pictures in the middle here looks. You know, I'm envisioning that this layout is going to be a really fun event. Like I said, it's going to be us watching fireworks or a concert or something to that effect. So having the pictures offset like that and in the middle, it just gives it a fun look. Um, Same thing over here. You know, maybe I'll do a landscape and then some smaller pictures. And then I could do the same type of, maybe put this guy in the middle. There we go. Just so we have a little bit of that offset on this side too. And then I could do, I think up here would be great for journaling. So have a white lined paper up there. So that's how I would lay my pictures out. I like that fun offset look with this because I think this theme is going to be fun. But I'm not done yet with my border. So you could be done though, because doesn't that look great? I mean, you have that pretty border at the bottom. You've got all your pictures at the top. You can do some kind of additional embellishing, you know, like I have the fireworks out. We can punch a couple of those out and arrange those around the pictures. But I decided I wanted to go one step further with my border, one more layer. And I decided to use the, so I wanted to do it again, Sunshine Arches. It is not Golden Arches. I keep wanting to say Golden Arches. It's Sunshine Arches Punch Border Maker cartridge. There we go. I just thought that it looked like one of those when you go to an outdoor concert and they have the big, I don't know if it's like a pavilion, but the orchestra or the band or whatever is in like one of those dome looking things. I just thought that's what this looked like. And I thought that would be really cool behind the music notes. So now I've got my blue worked in here behind my black and my white music notes, like so. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to put these babies up on some foam squares so that they are up like this, which is going to take a minute because foam squares, I mean, we have the small foam squares, right? But this is a pretty small area here. Now I can put them right here where the end of the note is on those little round. So that will give me a place to put them, but I'm probably going to have to cut them in half to get them up at the top, just so it's not sagging anywhere. So that's going to take me a minute to do that. But I'd like to put these up on some foam squares because I think that's just going to make it look so cute. It looks just fine like this. I just like to have that something lifted, some kind of depth, some kind of oomph on my page that makes it kind of stand out. So that's what I want to do with my foams, with my music notes, is put them up on some foam squares. Okay, so what else? So then I ended up, when I was playing around, I ended up with some extra. Oh, I wanted to tell you. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. This measurement here is 3 inches. Okay, so you want to cut your paper at 3 inches wide. And then you're going to take your Border Maker cartridge and put it in your holder. And I don't remember if this was 3 inches or not. It is. So then you're going to take your 3-inch paper and you're going to open the bottom flap of the paper holder and lock it into place. Lift up the arm. This is our Border Maker cartridge system. You're going to slide your paper in and put the arm down. That holds your paper in place. And then you're going to fold that tray back underneath. That was just meant to line your paper up, get it in there nice and straight. Okay, so we already put our cartridge in here. Okay, so this is what we punch with. Our paper is sticking out from the edge here so that we have plenty of room to punch down the edge of our paper. And we are going to line up this little guy here, this little notch that's on the punch part with the little notch that's on the paper holder part. Okay, that's where we're going to punch. So we're going to line those two up right there. We'll line it up. And you're also going to feel these 2 little notches. They're at the bottom of the cartridge. You're going to feel those lock into place down here. See all these notches down here? That's where those lock in. So when you're lining up this notch to notch, you're going to feel this lock in underneath the paper. Okay, so now it's locked in. I've got my notches lined up and we're just going to punch. And we're going to do that all the way down the paper. All the way down the edge. And if you feel it get caught, and this is true for all of our punches, if you feel them get caught, the paper's getting caught inside the punch, slide it off and move it down and then put it back on the paper instead of sliding it down while the paper is still inside. That way it gives it unsticks it. No, it gets it unstuck. It doesn't rip your paper when you slide it down, because if it's getting caught up inside there, you don't want to pull it down because then you could rip your paper. All right, there we go. All right, so then we're going to take this paper out, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to unfold our tray, and we're going to punch the other side of this. We're going to put that in there in the tray, line it up, push the paper holder down, fold the tray under, turn it around, and here we go. Same thing. All right. And that is how we do that. And like I said, that was 3 inches. In order to have a wide enough space in between our arches, right here for our music notes, I did 3 inches. Now, I'm going to hold this close up here so you can see. So I probably could maybe go another, not a quarter of an inch, maybe another 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. Because it is, I don't know if you can see that, but see how my music notes is still a little bit wider than this. But I liked that because then it really covered up that whole middle section, right? It really covered up that straight middle section in there and really made the arches stand out. Oh, let me hold it up so you can see it better. So it really covers that up nicely. And then I can see my arches above it. Now, on the other side is this red stripe. I mean, you could do these arches in whatever color you want. That looks cute too. It just depends on the colors that you want to use, right? It just depends on how bold you want to go. All right, so let's bring this back over here. We have our bottom layer. We have our note layer. There we go. And we're going to line those up as best that we can so that they are the same spot at the bottom here, and they're going all the way across the bottom of our layout. How cute. Now, remember, we said we're going to have some fireworks. I have to line this up here. I have some silver and gold paper, just little bits. There we go. I thought I would do silver and gold fireworks. And I believe this firework is in our sales section. Did you know that there was a sale section? I don't remember what it's marked down to, but it is marked down. So you might want to check that out. If you are going to be doing some fireworks layouts, this is a cute one to use. All right, there's some fireworks. Always in an odd number, right? We want to keep it in odd. So that seems to be the theory of what is pleasing to the eye, is to have odd number, like when you're doing flower arranging and such. Same thing for scrapbooking. Odd number is what is recommended. Now, I also had a strip of paper left over from all of this playing around that I was doing. And I thought, well, gosh, I could use that up there. I thought that looked cute. So using up my scraps, I love that. Let's move these guys around a little bit here. There we go. I will have to cut a second one of those. I don't have another little strip like that, but I thought that looked cute. Now, remember, we talked about the great laser borders that go with the US of Yay. I could also grab a set of these. And put one at the top. I thought there was 2 of that one. Where is it? Oh, right there in my hand. It was blending in. Something like that as well. Put a little banner up there at the top. Right? And then I've got plenty of room for a title You always want to have a title. This was going to be my journaling, my pictures over here. They all kind of got jabberwawed, but something like that. And I did find the photo mats that were hiding on me. So let's actually put some down. What I loved is these photo mats were so easy to find because they were right in my folder where I have organized all of my pieces of bits and leftovers. I love that. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how easy it is to grab some of those for layouts. So let's just do one. Let's lay down one of these so we could just see half of it finished. So you guys can see half of it finished. I'm just going to put some adhesive and then some repositionable on the arches here, just so they lay down nicely. They're not puffing up. Okay, so we're going to make sure our paper's laying down right there in the square on our mat inside the lines. And let's put it so here's 1/2 inch. I'm going to put it at 3/4 of an inch up from the bottom, just so that our arches are up a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Do I like it 3/4? Yeah. 1 inch is all the way up here. Let's see how that looks. Let's see it. Let's try it at 1 inch. My paper doesn't seem to be straight here. Oh. Okay, I do like it at 1 inch. So I would say about 1 inch up. And I'm just using the guidelines here on the sides. I keep knocking my paper off. So about 1 inch up. There we go. And just putting that repositionable makes it lay down nice and flat. Everything is flat there. And like I said, I'm going to put this up on some foam squares. Let me just put a couple on so you can see what I mean and see if they fit on these little guys. Not quite. Let me grab my scissors. So when I cut them in half, I just leave them right here on the backing and just snip them right on there. Cut them in half and then take that little half piece and lay them out. Okay, so something like that. So it's going to be lifted up. It'll give it some fun, a fun look. There we go. And then here are my mats that I found in my bits of leftover cardstock. I love being able to use this up. Here's a couple that are the same size, so we'll keep those together there. That'll look nice. And then we were going to do kind of like something like this over here. I think this one needs to be a little more. Let's see, that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so we'll put this guy in the middle. That'll be better. There we go. So something like that, and I would just use a regular. And you'll see, you're probably wondering, okay, what kind of cardstock is she using? It's got designs on the back. So this is one of the cover sheets from my paper packs. All of our paper pack cover sheets are acid and lignin free. So you can use this for your photo mats. You can use it for background paper. You can use it for whatever you want. I've even seen ladies that will cut out these pieces, little squares in these pieces, so that they have little squares that are the same pattern as the paper in the pack. Really cute. So you can use those cover sheets in your layouts. The only ones you cannot use is if they have some kind of shiny coating on them. We do have some paper packs that have a coating on them. Those are not acid and lignin free. So don't use those in your layouts. Okay. Here we go. And see, you could do a title right here. I think that would look really cute. And then I do like having this guy at the top, right? I like him. Okay, you guys tell me, the blue one or the red one? Red stripe or blue? Which one of these do you like? Your choice. Hey, Jean. Thank you, Margie. Firework Punch is $15 in last chance. So this is marked down from $24.50 to $15. So if you are looking for some fireworks, grab one of those because they will sell out fast. Okay, somebody said blue and somebody said red. So they like them both. So either one would look good. All right, I'm going to go with the blue. And I like to use the repositionable on these laser borders. They because they have such an intricate cut to them, you know, they have lots of open spaces in them. It's just much easier to run this repositionable just down the whole thing. There we go. And don't be fooled by the name repositionable. It does not mean that it is going to fall off your layout in a couple years. It is not. It does become permanent. Repositionable does mean that they are easier to move around if you move them around soon after you lay them down, but they do become permanent. They're not going to fall off. I have a display that I make of our card kits, and I've had those cards on there for I don't know how long, and they are not falling off. And then once I am done with that display, I can take the cards off the board and rub the repositionable off, and there you go. So it's a great adhesive. All right. So there we go. That is one of our pages. And then I will have some fireworks going on up here. A couple gold and one silver. There we go. Something to that effect. And then I'll have some kind of title right here. I don't like to put my title on when I pre-make my pages because I'm not sure what my pictures are going to be yet. So I like to leave my title off until I decide what my pictures are. So there we go. And I will do the same thing then on this side. Take a look. I will post this out to my Facebook page and in my scrapbook, Pam's Creative Scrapbooking group. I will post them out there so that you guys can see the finished layout, completely done. Well, except for pictures and a title, but I will put it out there as much as I have of it done. All right. So I think that's it. That was lots of fun. Thank you for playing with this new music notes and staff. I love it. And I will be back next Wednesday. Everybody have a great 3-day weekend. But I'm going to see you on Friday night at my virtual crop. So I will tell you that then. And also tomorrow night, I'm going to see you at my Scrappy Thursday because I'm doing my mother layout tomorrow in the Let's Get Scrappy with It Facebook group. So join me for all of those things. So much fun going on and lots of opportunities to work on your scrapbooks and get them done this summer. So I can't wait to hang out with you guys more over the summer. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you again for joining me tonight. I had so much fun with you ladies. Thank you. You have a great night too. And I will see you back here next Wednesday for another Wednesday Night Live. That's right. Be there or be square. That's right. Absolutely. Good night, ladies.